everyone, it's me, Aqua, and today I'm gonna finally take a look at Toru, my big scale figure. This is the second scale figure I ever bought because it's Toru. I don't know how much of you can, how much of me you can see, but I have placed my camera significantly higher up than I usually do, so you can get a good view of it. Because this box is huge. For context. This is how big an Nendroid box is, so much bigger. There's a couple reasons I decided to film this. One, she's been sitting around just begging for me to unbox her for literally years, and I just haven't yet, and I love her so much I really need to, especially because I have Kana and I want to see how they go together. For another thing, Season 2 is coming out in summer, and I really, really want to watch it. And for a third thing, I think I have both of them here. Yep. I have made little Toru and Kana dragons, and I'm making some Elma dragons as well. And I'm going to add them to my Etsy store. So if you are interested in purchasing them, I will leave the link down below. And I was like, oh, well, it's the perfect timing. I'm doing a lot of Dragon Maid stuff right now, so there you go. So here's the box. She's got a little bit of plastic on her, so we'll go ahead and take that off. Gonna unbox Lady Toru. Oh, this is like such a long time in the making. So I also have found Mukoa and Elma. If any of you out there knows how to get your hands on them, let me know. I've been kind of looking, but everywhere I look, they're so expensive, and I've been buying a lot of Nendroids, so I don't really think it's a good idea for me to just spend a bunch of money on a scale figure. Maybe I'll wait for a time when I'm slowed down. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the circle tape. Here we go. It's this huge box. I bet there's gonna be so much more tape. Oh, and I forgot to show you. So here's the Toru box. I kind of flipped it around a little bit. You can kind of see her in full view here. I think it's puckered in there, but that might be just because I've had her for so long and she's moved around a little bit. And for context, Kana is, of course, out of her box. But this is the Kana box. Much smaller, but still has the motifs and actually a pretty similar style. I like to keep my boxes. I think they're good to store them. Is there more tape? Nope. Alright, just one piece of tape. Yes. I'm gonna get on my knees so I can see. Yeah. Alright, make sure you're in the frame here. Oh, jeez. Come on. And there's the inside of the box. Kind of looks like sky. That's really cute. Oh, wow. As you can see, this is kind of like destroyed, but oh well. If it keeps her safe, this part is still fine. And a lot of plastic there. So let me make sure it's centered again. And we'll go ahead and... Oh, there's tape. I keep forgetting about the tape, you guys. Seriously, how long has it been since I've unboxed a figure? Let me get into the tape here. Stare into your soul while I'm at it. Okay. And top is undone. Bottom still has secret tape. Gosh. What if I just left all this in? I might. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, so much plastic, but... I just shook my hands a little bit. I got so excited. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at the beautiful creases in her dress, and it just flows. That's amazing. Oh, and her hair. Oh, and her tail. Okay. I'm going to take her out. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see, that tail is beautifully painted. Wow. 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 Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna just very gently rest her in there. Oh, wow, I'm so glad I bought her. She's probably the most expensive figure I own, but, like, worth it. Look at how beautiful she is. I'm gonna do a disclaimer before the rest of this video. I don't really buy scale figures. This is my second scale figure that I bought. I stick to Nendroids and the very occasional either like trading figure boxes, because I like the super little ones, or the even more occasional, well, that was gifted to me, but I have one prize figure, so I don't really buy scale figures. This is, I don't know if I will give a good estimate. I am loving her already, though. I'm gonna see if I can get a better view of her for all of you. Hang on. Alright, so I hope you can see her. No, it still looks out of focus. Alright, I think I've finally gotten it in focus. So here she is. Her face is just beautiful. Her eyes are just lit up and they're just a little bit shiny. Her mouth is open in this big happy smile, and her hair is incredibly dynamic for such a, I don't know, it's incredibly dynamic. I was going to say for such a simple figure, but this is not a simple figure. This is a beautiful figure. It's like flowing out. Her arms are spread wide. I love how they mirror each other, like the hair in the same direction as the arms, and kind of both at that same excitement. She's got this cute little tie, is all waving, and the ruffles are just beautifully sculpted up there. Her sleeves, really, the way that they're sculpted with the folds, it looks like movement. And her skirt is probably one of the best things of all. This ruffle that, oh, let me see if I can get this ruffle that goes along the bottom is beautifully crafted. And you can kind of see the folds and creases underneath the skirt. I feel like they really didn't ignore any pieces, and her little leggies and shoes. But of course, her tail is amazing. You can see the paint job. It was so carefully done, and even that part looks really intricate. I'm just like showing you this part. See? The underside, it looks just like it's from the anime, but like even better. Wow. Oh wow, I'm so glad I bought her. This really is making me want to look for Elma and Lukoa even more, just to have a full set of dragons. Oh my gosh. Alright, if you know me and you've seen these videos before, you know I don't really put them on their bases that often, but I thought for a scale figure it was kind of important to see how she stands on the base, and she stands pretty well. It gave her 4 pegs, 1 coming up from the base and 3 coming down from her feet. I don't really love the way they did this shoe because it just kind of, I don't know, I've seen other scale figures from other companies, no, not, you know, not bought them, but I've seen them where they just kind of have the base be the one connecting, so you don't have to have extra parts coming off of the feet. Honestly, it's in the back of the figure. Like, even if I just hold this like this, you don't really notice it. It's not something that your eyes are drawn to, especially with, again, the beautiful tail and this amazing sculpt. Like, your eyes are totally drawn to the dynamic pose, not the feet. She looks amazing. And she's pretty heavy too. I think it's mostly in her tail down here where it gets a lot of the weight, but I think that's just a good thing. There's not a whole lot to talk about other than what I already have. Her bow in the back is beautiful. The painting, I'm not really seeing any like major flaws that are really drawing my eye. I guess the only thing I kind of wish that they had put more of a gradient on the hair, but even that, I just think it's beautiful. Scale figures are a dangerous game, Toru. She has just the most subtlest blush in her cheeks. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find a good background and show you what she looks like standing up rather than, from above. One thing I was really curious about when I first pre-ordered Toru was whether or not she would look good with Kana. And because Toru is a 1/7 scale and Kana is a 1/6 scale. So Kana's scale is a little bigger than Toru. So I was a little worried. I think they look pretty good together. I mean, it's obviously not the scale that Kana would be to Toru in the anime, and you can tell really her head is a lot bigger than Toru's head. But in reality, they would probably be about the same size. And Kana comes up to about Toru's chest, whereas she should come up to about her waist. But overall, I would still display these two characters together and be very happy with them. I have a feeling that they look so good together, and I really think they look good together and match in style. I've done some research, and Poltra and who made Kana, and FOTS Japan, who made Toru, actually are sister companies, and they've been working together since their creation. So it does not terribly surprise me that A, their boxes look very similar, and B, they look really good together. I also was seeing a lot of people before I bought Toru and Kana say don't buy from Poltra, don't buy from FOTS Japan, saying I'm not entirely sure what they were saying that for. I think it was probably about quality and also box quality, but I'm also not a scale figure reviewer for the most part, so I don't really know that. I don't recall. But despite that, I am quite happy with these figures. Like I mentioned before, I think Toru is sculpted beautifully and painted beautifully. I think they did a really good job with her. You can also check out my Kana review. I am quite happy with these two figures. I think they look beautiful, and I'm very excited to have them in my collection. Overall, I'm super happy with this figure. I'm so glad I bought her. She's beautiful. And I can't wait to be able to display her somewhere. Yeah, I think this is a dangerous game I'm playing. I kind of want Elma and Lukoa now just to make a full set. I have no idea if they're going to be re-released or anything or where to look, but maybe I will go searching. Anyway, I hope you all liked this video, and I hope you enjoy Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and Toru specifically as much as I do. Please take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Aqua signing out. Bye! If you were curious, here is my little Kobayashi's Dragon Maid collection so far. I would love to be able to add more figures to it, and I have an acrylic charm downstairs, but I'm very, very happy with it, and all of the dragons I've made and all of the figures I've collected. Even though it's small, it still brings my heart joy.